Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to my presentation. Today I will be discussing a pervasive issue in schools, bullying. My project focuses on addressing bullying through creative, innovative solutions, reflecting on my process of developing these ideas using the concepts and theories covered in our course. Let's begin by understanding the problem. Well, bullying as we know is a repeated aggressive behavior intended to harm, intimidate, or humiliate others. It can take many forms: physical, verbal, social exclusion, or cyberbullying, and affects millions of students globally. Victims often experience anxiety, depression, and a decline in academic performance, which can have lifelong consequences. Despite numerous anti-bullying policies, the issue persists partly because traditional measures focus on punishment rather than prevention. This is why we need creative solutions that engage students and foster a culture of empathy, understanding, and proactive support. Well, to address this issue, I propose a combination of creative interventions. First is peer-led bullying prevention squad. This is a student-led initiative where trained peers mediate conflicts, support victims, and raise awareness. It empowers students to take ownership of their school's environment and fosters peer accountability. And the second solution is empathy building through theater. Theater workshops involve students role-playing bullying scenarios. By stepping into the shoes of both victims and bullies, students develop empathy and a deeper understanding of their actions' consequences. Well, next solution is gamified reporting app. A mobile app allows students to anonymously report bullying incidents. Gamifying the process with points and rewards encourages active engagement while maintaining safety and confidentiality. And the last solution would be virtual reality empathy training. Through virtual reality simulations, students experience the emotional toll of bullying from a victim's perspective. This immersive experience can profoundly change attitudes and behaviors. Why? Well, why these solutions are creative? What makes these solutions innovative? First, they leverage sociocultural tools and modern technology, which engage students in a way that traditional methods cannot. As Glaviano emphasizes, creativity emerges from interactions within cultural and social contexts. These interventions go beyond punitive approaches, focusing instead on prevention and behavioral change. They are also adaptable to various school contexts, making them both innovative and scalable. Well, reflecting on the creative process of myself, I developed these ideas involved a structured creative process. Well, first, problem identification. Well, I began by analyzing the issue of bullying, drawing from research and personal observations. And then ideation comes. Using Loubert's 2001 model of preparation and incubation as we know, I brainstormed potential solutions and refined them through feedback of my family members who know English. And then collaboration comes. It is peer discussions and insights from the course that helped shape the ideas of mine. And Glaviano Luber's 2013 concept of decentering the creative self emphasizes how creativity is enriched through collaboration. And the last one, iteration. The prototypes were tested conceptually and improvements were made based on hypothetical scenarios. This process demonstrated that creativity is not just about generating ideas, it's about refining them through interaction and feedback. So for my practical part, the I had experience with my students to test these concepts. Well, implementation and challenge. To implement these solutions, the first step would be a pilot program in a single school or grade. Do not start with different schools or with many grades, just focus on one, okay? And data on bullying incidents would be collected beforehand and after to measure impact. Training for peer leaders, teachers, and administrators is crucial because you can ensure smooth execution. And feedback from students and staff will guide further refinement as well. But there are challenges as well on the way. They include resource requirements such as funding for technology and training, which is a big problem here in Uzbekistan, and potential resistance from stakeholders. However, this can be mitigated with clear communication with them and stakeholder involvement from the outset. Well, the strengths of this project and of the solutions lie in their inclusivity, focus on empathy, and potential for long-term impact. They actively engage students, making them more than passive recipients of anti-bullying policies. However, however, limitations include the need for significant resources and sustained engagement from all stakeholders. Despite these challenges, difficulties, I believe the benefits far outweigh the drawbacks mentioned. Well, the key takeaways from the course from this project, learnings about creativity and innovation. Through this project, I've learned that creativity is a collaborative, iterative process deeply rooted in sociocultural contexts, as highlighted by Glaviano, 2010. Innovation often involves reimagining existing resources and finding new ways to address persistent problems like this. This experience has not only deepened my understanding of creativity but also reinforced its importance in solving real world issues like bullying. Well, in conclusion, bullying is a complex problem requiring innovative, student centric solutions. By leveraging creativity and collaboration, we can create safer, more empathetic school environments. Thank you for listening and welcome any questions or feedback on these ideas. And just keep in mind, cultivate awareness starting from within yourself and the surrounding environment. Thank you.